We're getting a glimpse of the truck that Metro Police believe someone was driving when David White was shot and killed. So we have a close-up shot for you. That's what you just saw. White, right here, was a truck driver from North Carolina. He was found killed in his semi at the Love's Travel Center in East Nashville earlier this month. Police say a gas station employee found him. Well, this Dodge Ram you're about to see right there at the top of the screen is what police are focused on right now. You can see it drive through that area right there. They think whoever killed White was in that pickup truck right there. Now, you're asked to call police if you know anything about this.
Yeah, gotta grind hard, gotta stay it. Yeah. Grind hard, gotta get it. Yeah. Grind hard, gotta stack it. Grind hard, gotta get it. No beast, no dog. I'm just really a new breed on you, dog. It hurts to say that people keep no loyalty. Work your way, real one show that loyalty. Cause I still ride with them. When I go see them, I just hit fire with them. 20 years in, you can't get tied to it. Boys to the men, and we get tied to it, hey.
What up, y'all? Dash Kings with TG, and as you see, we have officially changed everything up. Excuse me while I get right. I'm trying to be a little different this year, man. Again, like I said at the beginning of the videos that I made at the beginning of this year, I said I was gonna try to change it up a little bit and do different things. So here it is. You know what I'm saying? As you see, follow me on my Instagram at _Kings. That's with a Z at the end. I appreciate all my subscribers up there. To my South African brother that's out there, you wanted me to give you a shout out. Here it is, brother. I appreciate everything that you do. You've been liking my videos. You've been one of the first people that actually subscribed to me, man. So shout out to you. Shout out to my African people out there, man. I appreciate y'all. Let's get to the business though. So as you seen, it was a brother, one of our fellow truckers out here. Apparently, he was, parking overnight. Now we all know how Loves and Pilot and everything get. If you don't get there at a certain time, it can get crazy as far as no park. You might have to finagle a way across the street or even right outside of it on a live street, just off to the shoulder. So we've all been there. We've all done that. First off, I like to send my condolences to that brother and his family. The man seemed like he was a hard worker. No one deserves that, man. And this what leads me to this point. It's about our Second Amendment rights in trucking. Now, I'm not going to really say what I do, but just know I am protected at all times. Every time. At all times and every time. And you know why? Because I rely on my Second Amendment right. Now, most companies will frown upon that, I should say, and for reasons being maybe insurance, maybe it's just a hazard. It can be considered a hazard. But to me, we're out on these roads every day. We had to deal with a lot of things regarding our livelihoods, regarding just people driving crazy. Our schedules are the most open schedules in the nation. So what I'm saying is I can be leaving at 3 a.m. in the morning, or I can be parking at 3 a.m. in the morning. You get what I'm saying? Like the schedules is wide open. And with that, contingent on where you are in this country, that can be kind of dangerous. You might not be wanting to pull up into a service area in Philadelphia at 2 in the morning and shit, or Chicago or Gary or Memphis. We all been through these areas, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But y'all bear with me 1 second. Let me bring up the rest of this video so that y'all can see what I'm talking about here. Very, very sad situation with the brother, man. Very sad situation. And we're gonna learn a little bit more about it.
tonight to find a murderer.
On Monday, a long-haul truck driver was found shot to death inside his truck in East Nashville. Andy Cordan has been looking into this story. He joined us now in studio with what we know. Andy?
Yeah, guys, I called the driver's trucking company today, and the woman who answered the phone, she was very emotional. She told me they didn't just lose an employee Monday, they lost a member of their family. There's still crime tape on Lucas Lane, where police say 37-year-old David White is found shot to death in his truck. According to investigators, the North Carolina man is last seen inside the travel center, buying food.
Now, I want you to know this really hits home for me, is because not only do I live in Nashville, but I am also from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a little eerie, like, damn. And the man is the same age, 37-year-old man. You know, all of us out here have a reason to have a livelihood to take care of our families. And I'll let them finish before I get to my synopsis.
Around 7:20 Sunday night, when the long-haul trucker does not check in, White's company asks truck stop employees to check on their driver. That's when they make the gruesome discovery.
Very heartbreaking.
Though truckers at the lot did not know David White.
Out to his family, my condolences.
When told one of their brothers had been shot and killed here, the men we speak to feel the pain.
They could be dangerous anywhere. You don't really know.
My heart sank, and just thoughts and prayers go to the driver's family.
What kind of community do you have? A fellowship of sorts?
I mean, we all try to make sure we taking care of each other on the road and stuff like that.
We try to stick together and look out for one another, and it's sad to hear one of our brothers is fallen.
Can it be a dangerous place?
I mean, well, we drive everywhere, so you don't really know anybody or anywhere you go, so just be safe out here. A lot of crazy people, crazy things going on.
When you see that truck now, you know the company. What's going to go through your mind and heart?
Did they find out who did that to him?
Now, what clues the cops have is not exactly clear, but I can tell you there is a $5,000 reward for information about the murder. Let's send it back to you guys.
Thank you, Andy.
And yeah, man, to again, to his family and his friends, and my condolences. Always tough to hear. But it leads me to my point again about our Second Amendment right. You know, that gives us the right to quote unquote protect yourself. And as truckers, like the man said on the interview, he was like, I mean, you're pretty much dolo. You're going into places that you don't necessarily know. You might not be from that area. It's a lot of things that's attributed to what we do specifically. So I was thinking about it. I kick back and I think about it. I'm like, what are ways that people can protect themselves along with using or activating their Second Amendment right? But what are other ways? Well, personally, you can always keep a blade on you. I mean, think about it. When you're doing your pre-trips, you going in between trucks and contingent on the area, you don't know if somebody's under your truck, which is why you should always do your pre-trips with a light and with something that can hurt something. I would suggest that, because I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to slash you up. I'm going to cut you up. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to call the laws, and then we're going to handle it from there. I'm just keeping it frank with you. I ain't finna play with it. I got people that care about me. I got people I got to get back to. And as truckers, that's the main point. We got to get back. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about just driving and I'm a willy-nilly driving and shit. Like, no. Get back home. Get the load done, yeah. We all road warriors. Get the load done, but get back home. Because that's essentially the point. So what I'm saying is carry a blade or something. Even if it's something small like a razor cutter, a razor blade, or a small pocket knife, or they got tactical lights nowadays that actually have tasers installed in it. You can get that really at any Love's station, Love's, Pilots, any truck station that is. You can actually get that. They sell that. I've seen going prices for that around $59, maybe some a little cheaper, like $39.99, $40, something like that. You know what I mean? But anything to stay safe out here, because that's what really matters, y'all. we really want to be safe out here. Like, the man probably was tired. He probably, it was like, oh shit, he came at a bad time to park. Maybe the parking lot was full, and it looked like in the area that he just right outside of the parking lot area, as far as where the trucks go. And unfortunately, he got caught up. So again, with your Second Amendment right, you already know what it is with that. I would suggest that you read up on that and see what's going on with that. But that's one of them things, man. It's like, it's unfortunate, but definitely make sure that you are taking care of yourself and you're always in secure settings. So I mean, let's go back to security. So you parked, what I try to do is I usually always try to park within the middle. The back corners is a little sketchy sometimes, like the back corners, fence lines and stuff like that. They'd be a little sketchy. It's better to park in the middle. That way you do have other eyes and witnesses around. If there was to have, if you happen to encounter something, again, like I said, before you do your pre-trips or when you're doing your pre-trips, always make sure you got something on you. You know what I'm saying? And if you so happen to have to park on the street or something, try to get under a light. Try to get somewhere that's under a light. I know personally, what I do is, to make sure that my door is secured, I wrap my seatbelt around the handle in the door. So like, if I forgot to lock my door for some reason, my seatbelt is wrapped around, so it's not an easy, just you can just willy-nilly pop the door open. And my seatbelt is wrapped around the door and is locked. It's a manual way to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's certain ways that you can do that joint without necessarily going through like a big time struggle. But I'm personally speaking in the aspect of, your company might say something. And I do say adhere to all company guidelines, especially if you're a company driver. If you OTR, you already know what it is. If you OTR, you already know what it is. I mean, not OTR. If you're an owner op, excuse me. If you're an owner op, you already know what it is. I shouldn't even have to say nothing to you. I'm really speaking to my company drivers. If you're a company driver, adhere to all the rules, but please make sure that you are protecting yourself out here. It's very dangerous. This is one of the most dangerous jobs in America. People think we just fat motherfuckers that just smoke cigarettes and drive trucks all day, but they don't understand the dangers that we see every day on this road, man. You know what I'm saying? So again, for you female truckers and you male truckers, it don't matter. Make sure that you always carrying something, man. Always make sure that you're protecting yourself. A small razor blade, a tactical light. Even if you got you a tactical stun gun or something yourself, like, make sure that it's handy. You know what I'm saying? And always make sure you parked in a lit area, even if you can't get inside the truck stops. Again, another tactic that I use, again, like I said, is wrapping that seatbelt around that handle in the door. Wrap the seatbelt around it, lock it, and or buckle it in, you know what I'm saying? So it's wrapped around the door handle, and it's buckled in. So, just in case if you happen to forget to lock your door and somebody try to come up in there, it's not just an easy pull to open the door and get in there. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I would suggest that you guys do. I appreciate you guys for liking, sharing, subscribing, watching me. I'm gonna have more videos like this coming soon. Again, stay safe out there, man. We got to stay safe out here. It's important that we're staying focused and that we're doing what we have to do. It's important that we keep ourselves safe. You know what I'm saying? So like, share, subscribe, man. I appreciate you guys. To all my people out there, man. The channel is growing. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all in a minute. Put your seatbelts on, get ready for this ride. See you next time.
How many and he ride with no kin. When we was kids, used to share a nigga rib. And when things got crazy, a nigga spin the bin. And if things get crazy, a nigga split the wig. Yeah. I'm just grind, dog. I don't need no haters, dog. If it's not about the bitch, it means you just talking, dog. Riding around with yeah. Gotta grind hard, gotta stack it, yeah.